Welcome to the iPad Possibilities Screencast, episode number 26, Jailbreak Benefits. Well, welcome to this very special free edition of the iPad Possibilities Screencast. For today's episode, I will be walking you guys through the benefits of jailbreaking your iPad. The iPad is now jailbreakable. There is both a tethered and untethered version of the jailbreak. Just search for Red Snow with the O as a 0 in Google to find out all the information about that. The iPhone dev team has a solution out there and a couple of different solutions, so check it out on how to jailbreak. This show will be about some of the benefits that you will gain from jailbreaking. One thing to note is I recently was in Chicago with some dogs and some cats, and I wanted to test out the cat app for the iPad. The cats actually loved the app. They had a blast with this cat app, but interestingly, that my dog in Chicago had a blast as well. And more interestingly, the dog, when it scratched, had an impact on my screen protector. My screen protector is no more. It is very scratched up and very ugly looking now. So the dog actually had an impact. Kind of interesting. The cat had no impact at all. Even when they scratch with their even sharper nails, it didn't impact the screen protector at all. But the dog nails, for some reason, had an impact. So if you are an iPad owner, have a screen protector on your iPad when you're using it with animals and with dogs in particular. You may need to actually get a new screen protector after they use it. So just something to note, something kind of interesting. I did an anti-glare protector, and I'll have to get a fresh one of those when I start doing screencasts once again with that method. For today's show, and I welcome you if you are a brand new listener here or a viewer. This is a free edition. I put out one free edition every single month. And if you pay for this screencast, if you're a member, you get 2 screencasts every single week. So tons of content every week and every month. So this is the free edition for this month, all about jailbreaking your iPad and some of the benefits. Not as lengthy as my typical show. I have been very distracted, I shall say, with the holidays going on here in the States and in the world, I guess. So let's get on to today's show, and that is about the benefits of jailbreaking your iPad. Well, the first benefit I have to mention is I'm actually able to get a direct screen grab out of my iPad. So today's show is done using an application called Display Recorder, and it allows me to actually record what is going on my screen. So everything you see today will be out of that application. It acts as a web server, so I can download that AVI file directly to my Mac and then do all the encoding I need to get it into a good format here. And it works really well. You get very high quality as far as your output here, and some great things here. So another thing to note along with this jailbreak stuff is, as you can see, I've got now a extra dock. I can actually access my multitasking dock as far as the playback controls, the AirPlay controls, the rotation lock, all from the home screen now with a add-on with the jailbreak. So this is another great benefit of the jailbreak. You'll notice, as I pointed out a few seconds ago, that the little indicator down there that has the spotlight will actually switch over to a dock with the playback features as well. So that is a very cool feature that is only available as a jailbroken device. It's very cool to have that and to be able to use another hack, as you're seeing right now, with me switching on and off the rotation lock. I'm using the mute switch, which has, as you can see in the top right, is going on and off with that. Actually, I'm doing something else right now, just showcasing one little bug that OmniFocus is trying to install when it's already installed. So that is a little bug going on right now. But so there are some bugs with the jailbreak. But one thing to note is the one great benefit is that rotation lock. It is now in the form of a switch with the mute switch. So no mute is the hack or add-on with your jailbroken iPad to do that. So let me jump over here to scrolling board, and these are the different options that I just was showing you about the dock. The new dock with the jailbreaking one allows you to have playback controls right on your home screen. You can set more applications to be in your dock, and you have all of these custom options, and your dock can also be scrollable, so you can have multiple pages worth of docks. Some great benefits there. Activator lets you set up certain very cool activations to automatically launch up apps and things like that. So all sorts of benefits. Another nice benefit is this pull down here that allows you to change the brightness, turn Bluetooth on or off, Wi-Fi on or off, and access all of these different things. And it is a very, very helpful add-on that every jailbroken iPad should have installed. And it's just insanely helpful. I can see all the processes I have open. So if you need to check out, hey, these are the apps that are running currently, I can close them out with a tap. And it's very useful for freeing up memory and doing all sorts of things like that. So very useful add-on for the iPad. And that is, I forget the name on that one. I will have to double check. It's a very popular one. So something that you would probably pretty easily find. So let's move from there to that drop down to something a little bit more interesting here. AirPlay. You will notice some AirPlay speakers in there. One thing you'll notice is my iPad has two things there, iPad speaker and iPad 1G. My iPad speaker is the built-in speaker for this iPad. The iPad 1G is that same iPad being seen as an AirPlay device. With a jailbroken iPad, you can turn your iPad literally into an AirPlay audio device, so you can send audio from your iPhone, your iPod Touch, your Mac, or another iPad on the same network directly over to your iPad as its main speaker. This is incredibly useful for using Air Display to use your iPad as your Mac's display. You can send all of its audio from your Mac to your iPad speaker, and it's a very nice solution. So you need to send audio to your iPad. Hacking it with jailbreaking is one amazing way to do just that. So let's move away from AirPlay directly there to a different kind of AirPlay support here. And that AirPlay support would come in the shape of 60 minutes and having AirPlaying video out of any application. So with this hack, AirPlay Enabler, you were able to stream video from any application almost to your Apple TV. So I'm testing out 60 minutes here. I'm showing this off here that typically on the apps, it'll just stream audio to your Apple TV. But with this hack, you can actually stream video to your Apple TV. This works on all the apps except ABC Player, Hulu Plus, and the Netflix app. So those are currently not working, but apps like 60 Minutes, Air Video, and Zoomocast, those will all work, and a very nice solution to send out your video content. So this is this week's on 60 Minutes. I've got the video loading up right now, and in a second I will showcase how you can actually send that video to your Apple TV. So it's playing on the video. You will see Tim's Apple TV as a video icon. It is now streaming that video to my Apple TV. Just takes a couple seconds to load it up on the Apple TV, and it will buffer on the Apple TV. Once it gets going, it is good to go. You can hit the home screen button and go to the home screen, start using other apps while that is running, and that is something pretty fantastic. And it just simply works. So this is one very cool way I can actually send 60 minutes to my Apple TV. I can do that with the Air Video app, iTV, TwitPad, all of my video apps. Safari will work with this. Any really video app will support this very cool ability to actually send your video content to your Apple TV. So that is just one of the many great features of a jailbroken iPad. The main features that really have me wanting to jailbreak and continue to stay jailbreaked are those AirPlay additions there, The dock is very nice the way it is added there. And for my 3G iPad, one crucial feature is MyWi. MyWi allows you to send your 3G signal as a Wi-Fi network to other devices, and it's been iPad optimized. So MyWi is another great app if you have a 3G iPad to share that 3G connection to all of your other devices. So jailbreaking, many people at this stage, it's just not for you. It does not really matter that much. But for those that want to push the limits, that want to AirPlay different things, want to use AirPlay in a more powerful manner, this is one great way to do it. So if you want to send feedback, you can do that by emailing me or calling in the 209-542-iPad. Just call and leave in your voicemail message, or email me at iPadpossibilities@gmail.com. So you can send in feedback that way. So once again, jailbreaking, I think it is for a lot of people, but I think more and more that market for jailbreaking is becoming closed off because the iPad is becoming more advanced with iOS 4.2. There are many less reasons to jailbreak than there once were, but those are some of the ones I found to be most helpful for me. And jailbreaking is something that I'd like to have on at least one device. This display out is incredibly helpful for what I do, and it's just a great solution for screencasting. So that is basically today's show. If you wish to sign up and receive 2 screencasts every single week, not just this free monthly one, just go to premium.ipadpossibilities.com. That's premium.ipadpossibilities.com, and you can sign up there right on the site through PayPal. It is only $5 a month to get 2 episodes every single week. Tons of content. Some of the episodes are 10 minutes, some are 40 minutes, some are upwards near an hour. It just really depends on the show itself, the episode that is going out. Most of them are around that 30-minute range, 20 to 30-minute range, but some great content there. That is the iPad Possibilities website, iPadpossibilities.com. You have access to all the archives of the audio shows, and if you click on that premium access, that'll take you to premium.ipadpossibilities.com. It'll tell you a little bit about the premium podcast and screencast that is provided here. And at the very bottom, it's loading up, is just a simple subscribe button. Hit that, it'll load up PayPal, and for $5 a month, you can get access to all of the screencasts, both the back episodes and the new episodes, and they're downloaded through iTunes. You can just watch them in Safari. Here's my little PayPal page. Very simple. There is a unsubscribe button on the previous page. If you wish to unsubscribe, I make it very easy to do that. Not a problem. So that is the subscription page. I really do hope you do sign up. There's a ton of great content that I really hope you guys can have access to, because I really enjoy making these shows, and the more people that can watch them, I think the better. And a great gift as well. If you want to gift this, I would be happy to facilitate that as well. So I also have other content I'm showing off on the screen right now. Some jailbreak episodes that I've done before in the audio realm. So lots of great content over there at iPadpossibilities.com. And that will do it for the day. So once again, I wish to thank you for your time and to watching today's episode of the iPad Possibilities Screencast. And until next time, this has been Tim Chatton of the iPad Possibilities Screencast on tppn.tv. I will talk to everyone again real soon.